Hello, I'm Reverend Karen Davis of First Christian Church. Coming up this next week is Mother's Day. And although my mother is no longer alive and no longer someone that I can pick up the phone and call or go visit, I know that she still continues to be with me in so many different ways. Obviously, we could see in the resemblance that genetically she continues to be with me. And when I look in the mirror, I see many similarities. But even more than that is in things that she imparted to me through behaviors, through lessons taught, things that were particular about her that continue to be remembrances to me and examples to me of how I am to go about my life. So when we think about our Christian journey and think about the reality that Christ may not be physically present with us, we know that Christ continues to be with us, and the lessons taught and the way in which the disciples and others carried out those ideas and beliefs, that we still can have that be a very real presence for us through God's Spirit that continues to speak to us, surround us, and that we know that in those things that continue to live on in the life and teachings of Jesus through all of Christ's followers. This week, as we read from the book of Acts, chapter 1, verses 1 through 11, we are reminded that we are not alone, that though Christ may not be right here for us to pick up the phone or to go and to stand in his presence, that we know he is very much alive, and all that he imparted to his followers, both then and now, as we continue to read his words that he spoke to them, as we see examples of his life and teaching in his followers, we know that we are not alone, that he continues to be in our midst. So I hope that this Mother's Day that you will take the opportunity to thank those people in your life who have been a nurturing, caring example. If they are still alive, may you really take that opportunity to go and say thank you, to spend some time with them, or to pick up the phone to let them know how much you appreciate their example, their teaching, all that they've done to help shape your life. And then in your Christian walk, may you spend time reflecting on the example of Christ, the teachings of Christ, and give thanks to God for that example, that nurturing, caring example that God has provided for each of us through the person and the life of Jesus the Christ. May we know that we have one who is our advocate, one who is always with us, through God's power and presence as it's been made known to us through Christ and through God's Holy Spirit. May God continue to guide you and teach you, and may you know that you are truly cared for. And happy Mother's Day.